You know what it is. 407. No hocus pocus. I hope you notice this is more than Lotus. Forget the opus. Yo, what I declare for you is something that is gonna just stare through you so you can see what it be. It's BIGE. Of course, it's astrology. I am the fifth letter. Spit more than cheddar. Trust me, no MC is truly, truly better when it comes off the dome. I mean, off the tizzy. On the MIC, E complete gets busy. You call me E compleasy. Never call me sleazy. Understand? Yes, I used to tease thee, but no teasing. Now it's just pleasing. Rhyme for a reason. No type of heathens. Some are getting treason. But you see, they belong in jail down in DC. It's the new moon in Sagittarius on the MIC. I'm vicarious. These are not bones and clones. What you're really hearing is the baritone microphones. Phonically, I deliver. No, my hand doesn't quiver. I'm shifting livers and I'm quick like Mickey Rivers. Shout out to the Yankees, the 70s. Yo, and you know the 80s too. And even the 90s when I did the UMD College Park, baby, where I graduated from, B. I would walk across campus, and my tone was ampus. The ooh, ooh, that started back then, and that's how I would locate my friends all across the dorms. What's this, the swarm? You know, it's like a quiet storm. The moon, mutual reception. The moon's in Jupiter, and the Jupiter in Cancer, the moon is Sag. Don't you understand that I got some extra swag? What's inside my bag? A lot of just truth. New beliefs for you so you could just roof. That means get a little higher. Don't you understand? Knowledge the supplier. I want you to elevate your brain. Your cranium needs to be on site, main. The third eye always replies. These two eyes for you will just lie. Wake up, it's not Jacob Slatter. 33 vertebrates, what I will splatter. Christ consciousness comes within. In this new moon, you know you're gonna win. Your galactic family will expand. What you're gonna see is a third hand, a third arm, and these are lyrical bombs. This is off the freestyle, but you know it sounds like the charm, meaning like it's written. That's right, son. It's not no kidding. This is full dog, full pit bull, full Rottweiler. I could kill any MC. Without the beat, a cappella, I still rock it in the streets. I rhyme to the beat that comes from the heart. Knowledge is love, and it's time to start. Knowledge. What's the deal? Oh my goodness, episode 407. That's an 11 all the way to heaven. Heaven. Shout out Dougie Fresh, a Virgo MC. Nasir Jones, Exhibit, Ludacris, J Styles, E Complete, Rugged and Raw, Nikki D, Big Daddy Kane, Virgo MC, Stand Up. Pow! How you like me now? How you guys feeling? I'm Dolo. Oh my God, almost forgot. Need to get my headphones. Good thing they're right here. I'm right here, dog. I'm right here. Tonight, how you guys feeling on episode 407? Hope you like that freestyle, kind of tight. Sounded like it was written. The E's are I on a Saturday night. Happy birthday, Sag. A lot of Sag friends and family. This is a big Sag month. Please do not order from my website. It will be up and running probably after January, like January 5th. Okay. We'll see if we can get it up before then. I will let you know. Order directly from me. PayPal as a friend. etaylor765@aol.com. Zelle, the same email. Cash App, $ BigEAstro. But email me first. Just email me. Especially Sag birth chart sale. But right now, any service. Sagittarius, the sale is down from $350 to $305 for the mini movie of your life, custom video summary, and the regular 90 minutes over Zoom. Boom, 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 boom. Go back to my boom, 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 boom. That is down from $250 to $206. I will be announcing a sale for holidays, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. starting probably the 18th or 19th, all the way to January 1st. I'm feeling generous. It will be on the birth charts. It will be lovely. Capricorn is the last sale for the zodiac signs for the birth charts. Aquarius is done. I mean, Capricorn after Capricorn is done because I started last year with Aquarius with the 305, 206. So, but I will be offering other sales. But when I do announce it on the 18th or 19th, just make sure you reach out, email me. But you want to jump on it. I'm going to be doing my moon tracking service again from 189, either down to 160 or 150, depending on how I feel. Got to check in with Black Santa, how I'm feeling. Okay. Optimistic with the Sagittarius New Moon. We're going to get all into it. It is on Friday, December 19th, which will be the 14th tribe meeting and the last of the year. And it's going to be Miss Portia Cooper breaking down she's an astronumerologist. She does cardology. We're breaking down the crypto, connecting to numerology and investments, gold, silver, platinum, all of it, based on your personal numerology. So this is going to be really lovely. And this will be this Friday on the Sagittarius New Moon. The Sagittarius New Moon at 28 degrees will be at 8:44 p.m. Eastern. Okay, it's on the 20th if you go to GMT, overseas, England, Australia, all that stuff. But it's on the 19th here in the US of A. I don't play, I spit the poetry all day. When Mateus was little, he used to say, "My name is Big Tay. You know I don't play, and I am here to spit the poetry." So cute. My boys used to freestyle rhyme when they were playing Fortnite. When they were like 5 or 6 years old. It was so cute. Anywho, but I'm gonna get to you guys in the chat. How you feeling? Wheeling and dealing. Let's see who's here. Before I really get into everything with the room, because what I am going to be doing is really jumping into the aspects of this new moon, which the sun and moon are conjunct the Galactic Center. Do you even have any idea the last new moon of the year, what this means? Hey, Janeth, what that really means? Grand evening. Hey, Gigi. This is yeah. We'll talk about it in the fourth house. Hey, Patricetta, are you new? Patricetta, you want to share your sun, moon, and rising? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. I'm Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. You can do your sun, moon, rising. I'll do a free reading for you guys. So let's break down the aspects, because the Sagittarius sun and moon, okay, they are conjunct the Galactic Center. It is squaring Neptune and Pisces. This is the last time. We got 2 more moons hitting Neptune, December and January, before it goes into Aries. I'm going to talk about that more because I think there's something deep behind that, especially the last time in our lifetimes. But the sun and moon are squaring Neptune and Pisces, which is also conjunct Saturn. It's kind of squaring Saturn too. Saturn is at, I think, almost, we'll see in the charts, close to 26 degrees or late 25 degrees. This sun and moon is also conjunct Venus. Mercury and Lilith, but they're not really in a conjunction, but Venus. But they're all in Sag. Mars is at 3 degrees Capricorn. The new moon is in a quincunx, 150-degree angle, also known, aka, as a in conjunction. And you'll learn about this in my upcoming astrology book. I almost want to tell you the title, but I can't do that yet. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm doing some writing today, finishing up things with the book. And, I can't wait. Thought we'd get it done in 2025, but that's all right. 2026, it's perfect because it's a new position. It's a new beginning. Universal 1 year. We got to close things out in the 9 year. You want to bring any negativity into things with this, right? New year. And the Sag New Moon, the ninth sign, 9 year, it's in conjunction to Uranus and Taurus at 28 degrees, the bee's knees. Brother, please don't sneeze. I chew, I bless you like I got the flu. How about you? Ooh, go watch Sloan Bella. When she broke down Angie Stone and D'Angelo, she's an amazing psychic. But that was a good episode. I watched that. Hello to you other people that just came on. I'm gonna let me see what y'all are saying. All the way to heaven, 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 all the way to heaven, heaven. But also, when you think about this new moon, before I break it down, let me just listen real quick because I'm about to get real deep on y'all. Are you ready to get deep? You ready to get deep with Uncle E? It's gonna be interesting, man. Hey, Jackie Washington. What's up, lady? What's up, my friend? Hey, Alana Taylor. How you doing, honey bunny? You know I miss you. All right. Patrick City. Let's see what you're saying. Hey, Quintella. What else is Alana Taylor saying? So I have to make y'all laugh. Wifey's eating some catfish for dinner. I don't like catfish, so she don't get that here in Arizona when she's home with me. And she said she didn't want to tell me. And I said, baby, you enjoy that catfish and your hush puppies. I hope your lips are smacking with your hot sauce and you are loving it up. I'm going to have something probably really boring for dinner, but that's okay because it's all good. You know what I mean? I'm a simple man. You know what I'm saying? I'm complex, so I'm not simple. And I'm intelligent, so I'm not simple, but I'm simple in terms of like food, clothing, shelter, simple. Okay. Let me take this down for a second because I'm gonna really get in with y'all. So the Sagittarius New Moon, as I said, December the 19th, I'm gonna play Jason on Friday. It's at 28 degrees, 8:44 p.m. Eastern. First off, the Sun and Moon conjunct Venus. We are going to be very tapped into our love language, our devotion. And our devotion needs to be about our beliefs and philosophies. We have got to tap in not just to thinking positive, being optimistic, but we've also, because it's conjunct Venus and then squaring Neptune, we have to realize that we are a galactic family, right? I don't care if you're Caucasian, European, Indian, Asian, Indigenous American Indian, Moor, Black, Jewish, Haitian, Hindu, Buddhist. We are all one family. And that can irritate some people. That can sound corny and hokey, but it's true, right? We have to stop looking at this flesh. It limits us. Now, yes, we deal with racism, sexism, gender, all these isms. The only ism that I really like is the E-isms because that gets bisms. And E-isms is what birthed this podcast. Knowledge is love. That's one of my E-isms. We'll get back to putting those in the newsletter in the new year, wifey and I. But, we have to look at not the avatar body, but the soul within. Like one of my favorite, my favorite MC and Negro poet, KRS-One, right? AKA Lawrence Chris Parker. He basically said that when you close your eyes and you close your mouth, you still have that thought and that voice. What is that? Who is that? That's the real you, right? I still was in coma, thinking, seeing, astral traveling to my home. Your soul is eternal, whether you want to accept that or not. Um, I'm back from the other side to testify to it. Even when I literally saw things in my home, and then wifey confirmed it, and so did my son Jack, right? So that's something that you can't make up. It's not fake, it's not a lie, it's real. Just like your soul is real. Just like the astrology is the map of your life and the remembrance of your soul. When you come to the acceptance that you have chosen your parents, you are their teachers, they are your guides, then you realize how much, like Alana and I have, parenthood is such a huge responsibility to raise these four sons, to take them from boys to men, and to be positive humans as they dance on this globe, right? But this is the intention that we all have to realize, and the human responsibility where we have got to really tap into values and self-worth. This, in conjunction to Uranus and Taurus, is really about our finances, our values, our self-worth, but increasing our intuition. Do you know what's happening between the 19th and 21st? The Sagittarius New Moon, Three-Eye Atlas, and the winter solstice. That is such an energy portal and vortex that is really taking us into building to the crescendo to the real new year. Stop honoring and thinking about January 1st. That's Saturnalia, pagan holiday. That's just when Dog Star Sirius is at the top of the chart, 10th house, and the top of the earth, and they honor that. That's nice, but that's not the real new year. You got to pay attention to nature, right? The Gregorian calendar is fake. There should be 13 months, 28 days. There's 13 moons, right? That connects to a woman's menstrual cycle. Okay. I'm mentally and verbally dancing on you like Michael, moonwalking, just talking, hawking, New Yorking. Definitely no porking. On my forking, stopped it at 25. So sad that some of the greatest MCs died at that age, right? We lost Tupac. We lost Big L. We lost Biggie. I call him Biggie, but Notorious Big. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's actually what made me change my MC name to E Complete, because that was going to be my original hip hop name, my real nickname, Big E, but it was too close. You didn't know that about me. Giving you a little insight, little history. You know what I'm saying? Anywho. But that 150-degree angle, when we're dealing, and it doesn't stop there. There's so much to this. So just let me dance, and I will bring up the chart in a bit, and I'll get back to your comments in a second. You can let me know what house the Sagittarius New Moon is in for you. I know we got somebody with the 4th house. For me, it's the 2nd. Wifey is the 8th. I got a son and another one son in the 4th. Another son in the 12th house, and another son in the 7th house. 2 sons in the 12th, another in the 7th. So I cover all 4 of my boys. So I may dance around all the houses, or at least for everybody's here, and definitely those. But Uranus, the planet of sudden events, chaos, higher consciousness, downloads, the central nervous system, the back of the neck, protect your neck, Wu-Tang all day. Wu-Tang's for the children. In Taurus, it's almost like it's in its fall. Hashtag New Earth. Our food supply, our resources, our finances, our possessions have been under attack for the last 7 years, Uranus and Taurus. Pay attention. It's conjunct freaking algo. The fixed star Medusa, that was when the orchestration of the summer, 2 summers ago, of the Trump, assassination attempt of the supposed ear. Now the ear is magically healed. There's no wound on it. I'm just saying. At some point, you've got to accept that everything they show you and do is a lie. CNN has never recorded or been there live at any of your speeches, but they were there for that one. Pay attention. So there are going to be, around this new moon, some heads are going to roll. Some finances are going to change. Some self-worth and values need to expand. Sagittarius, expansion, freedom. You can feel personally a little, I need some space. I need some adventure, some freedom. Sagittarius, sun and moon, right? Wifey's got a Sag moon. Anybody here with a Sag moon? This is, they like freedom, adventure, space. You think it's an accident that it's in conjunct Uranus and Taurus and conjunct Venus, the ruler of Taurus? I'm gonna keep doing this. Pay attention. I'm having fun. I'm on one tonight, so you about to classes in session. Sagittarius in the second house. I am teaching and preaching about this new moon. I was born in September, but I was ready in June. Eager to patrol with my shining soul. I plan to be the glue to the globe and reclaim the names for the brothers that have been framed in shame in this dirty and righteous game. Never lame or tame. Stay dry in the rain. And you need to know that I can heal your pain. So that Venus in Sag doesn't necessarily love being there, but there's such an interplay here. Plus, I'm going to tie this all together. Plus, mutual reception. Jupiter in Cancer retrograde, the ruler of this new moon, in Cancer, the ruler of the moon, and the moon in Sag. So it almost behaves like a little bit of a conjunction, the mutual reception. And so this is expanding our emotional intelligence, expanding the divine feminine and divine masculine. This new moon, you have an opportunity to, with the square to Neptune at 29 degrees, see through the veils and the lies and the deception like you never have before, but not dwell on that negativity. We got to stop. Don't worry about conspiracy theories. Don't worry about the end of the world. Don't worry about the book of Revelations. Don't worry about what they're doing in Israel and the red heifer. Don't worry about Trump and Vance. Don't worry about Russia and Ukraine and Israel and Palestine. Don't worry about China with a ship outside of Barbados and Jamaica. Don't worry about Venezuela and this and that. Don't worry about health insurance. Don't worry about a thing. Stop lying to yourself. Stop believing their lies. Game over. This is the last new moon of 2025, a universal 9-year, Sagittarius, the 9th sign, because it's all over. Saturn, Neptune going in Aries in 2026, January 26th, February 13th. Uranus going into Gemini, April 25th. But when you wake up April 26th, you're going to look around and be like, oh, snap. I don't see any more chemtrails. Now that may be wishful thinking. But for those who never believed or accepted it, they may have the revelation and wake the hell up that, oh, there's chemtrails. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that we're entering in literally a new beginning, a new reality. And there's got to be new values, new self-worth. And what do I always say? Let the church speak. You must be maniacal, intentional about positive affirmations, positive thoughts. The negative thoughts, mira, cut them off here. Don't let them go down the escalator and get dispensed out the boca. Muy malo. Don't do it. You're worth more. Uranus and Taurus, you need to step into your throat chakra, your truth, your self-worth. Get the Sabale Pure Organic Tooth Powder, SABALI Pure.com. Just brushed my teeth right before the show because I had a little soup. It's so key and important because when you realize that the women need to stop following the patriarchal system and really walk into what's that? Okay. The divine feminine. And men need to come into their divine sacred masculine. We are the providers and the protectors. Women, you turn a house into a home. You are the seers. You are the waymakers. You are the portals. You didn't come from no rib. We came from y'all. That's that Eve gene. Let's stop believing these fairy tales and these games and let's use our brains and think. But more importantly, let's start to value who we are on a soul level. Why do you think they do all this stuff to us? Just think for a second. Why the toxins? Why the poisons? Why the fluoride in the water, this and that and that? Because they know who the F we are. You don't know who you are. I know who I am. Give me a fire emoji if you know who you are in the chizzy. Do you know how amazing you are? Do you know how dope you are? You need to integrate new beliefs, new philosophies, new wisdom, new higher learning. And that square is opportunities for growth, the 90-degree angle, Sag, Sun, and Moon, Neptune, and Pisces, with Saturn there giving you the reality to see through the veils and the illusions and confusion and deception in Neptune. Come on, y'all. Let's dance. Stop playing small. I promise you, 2026, I'm coming here with every episode swagged out, confidence, back to the old E complete, humble, confident, and cocky, because I'm that dude. I'll read any human's birth chart from the freaking president to anybody and just boom, 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 boom. And they're going to be like, yo, that was incredible. We got to stop playing small. Not just me, all of y'all. And it's a healthy self-love and a healthy ego. Don't get caught up in spiritual people. Oh my God, you're going to die of the ego. And no, ego's not bad. Ego's not bad. Ego's bad when you're arrogant, when you're a narcissist, when you're too stubborn, when you're not willing to adapt and change. The Sagittarius New Moon is mutable fire. Lick a shot. It's the archer, half man, half horse, shooting the arrow. Pew. That's to go somewhere. That's to battle. That's to war. The war is battling the lies and illusions and deceptions that you've been played and get out of this subconscious programming and really accept who you are. God consciousness is within you. Wake up. It's conjunct the Galactic Center. What did another amazing Negro poet say? You are not alone. I am here with you. That's my Virgo brother. I'm just singing for you. Wifey don't like when I sing, but she isn't here. So I'ma sing tonight and take away all fears. For real. Because Saturn conjunct Neptune at this time, and they're both stationed direct now. We'll see Saturn in 29 years back in Pisces. None of us. Unless we move into like the 8th dimension and all of our telomeres get reactivated, which could happen. I mean, I'm here for 3 digits. I've already manifested and claimed that. I'm here at least to 103 because I speak it. And whatever I speak, it does come to fruition. So really be thankful and really take note. Really sit down and think how much you've been lied to and deceived since 2011 with Neptune and Pisces. X got going, Twitter. That started like 09 to 2010. Facebook a couple years before that. But Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, social media. This thing that's got us all plugged in all the time. They're watching you through your Wi-Fi. They can see you through your home. That's why there's no lead paint. You just see through the walls. Like, didn't you watch the movie with Gene Hackman and Will Smith back in the day? If they shown you that technology then, they been had that. You don't even understand that they can go from New York to California in like 42 minutes. I'll really F your heads up if you start to think that maybe the planets are just beyond the ice wall and that the Truman Show was not a movie, but a reality thing. Pew. Is your head blown yet? I told you I'm on one. Had a lot of time alone to meditate today. Sitting by my tree, Elmer in the backyard. Wifey knows. So allow yourself, and it's funny. The 25th degree is Aries, 26 is Taurus, 27 is Gemini. What's the 28th degree, y'all? Cancer, the moon, emotional safety, security, your feelings. Therefore, because you feel, knowledge, Sagittarius, feelings, Cancer, mutual reception. It's all freaking tied together. It is so clear, the message, the detail that you'd be like, thank you, God. Only God does this. Astrology is not above God. God controls the universe and the planets. Astrology is in the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran. The Jews and the Muslims do their holidays based on the new and full moon. They're playing games in your face, but a lot of them don't even know themselves. You got to stop reading and seeing things with these eyes. You got to be tapped into this eye. This is the one that gives you truth and freedom and connects you to higher consciousness and downloads in your crown chakra. Think about all that's happened since 2011, Neptune and Pisces. It's a laundry list. And it's filled with so many truth on top of lie, truth on top of lie, predictive programming. Oh, you think it's normal that The Simpsons predicts the future? From 9/11 to Trump to this, to that. You think that's the Biden? You think that's normal? A cartoon? That even though it may not be on regular Fox anymore, is still going? Over 30 some odd years now? Why do you think that is? Start to ask more questions. Go a little bit deeper. Stop getting caught up in your 9 to 5 and being a slave in the days of the week. You're in the days, right? The weekend, you're getting the weekend of the deal. A job just over broke. This hustle grind culture. No. You attract energetically. The heart is a magnetic frequency. We're electromagnetic beings. The light codes from the sun right now is why they are spraying like crazy. And December 19th, 20th, 21st, that portal is crazy. 3i Atlas will be closest to its Earth, but also close to Jupiter on the 19th. That's no accident, Lucy. It's going to be bringing in higher consciousness. We don't know what it is. But tune in, meditate, tone, Get in your prayer closet, get on your knees. But also let's do things properly. If you know they didn't have the J back then, stop calling him Jesus, because you're talking to somebody that's like, huh, what? That's not my name. Right? You keep calling me Enrique or Henry, I'm gonna be like, that's not me, baby. You must not be wanting to talk to Eric. I'm not Derek. I'm not Pablo. I'm Eric. Big E, complete. I gave you my 3 names. You call me outside of those 3, I'm not listening. Call him Yeshua, Yahuwah, Yahshua. Right? Come on. When we know better, we do better. Let's not get lazy. You know, a pig don't sweat, full of toxins, worms in it, no sweat gland. Come on. When we know better, we do better. Takes 48 hours to digest the meat. So don't be eating it every day, maybe every 3 days, 2 days. You know, if you're eating it, we know better, we do better. That's what this is about. Walking into your higher self, see your future self, bend the timelines and realities. So then that way you're changing your vibration and frequency, and you are attracting what you truly desire. Not your wants, your needs. Because if all your needs are met, the wants are like the frosting. Yeah, I want to go to Hawaii. I don't need to go, but I want to go. I will go. And wanting is a spirit and energy of lack. We need knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Not under. We're not under anything. I'm not under anything. I'm over. I overstand or understand. I like inner. You may like over, but you don't need to under. It's not good morning. Nobody died last night. Somebody did, but hopefully nobody in your family. It's grand rising. You're awakening. You're rising out of the bed like the sun. And you attack the day with your Mars, your willpower, your drive. We have to let go of the old ways of our existence, so then we can literally move into a new frequency with the sun and moon being conjunct the Galactic Center, the center of the universe, on the end of a universal 9-year. Now you must say, Eric, does the universal 9-year end January 1st or March 21st? That's a good question. But the collective consciousness follows the Gregorian calendar in January 1st, and the calendar does switch. You don't set your New Year's resolutions to March 21st, because that's when nature and the real calendar and astrological calendar are beginning in Aries season, the first sign, the ram, when nature comes back to life. But on January 1st, numerology, it is a new frequency, a new year. The Chinese do it in February. Maybe somebody knows in the chat, put it in there. I'm about to check the chat. Maybe we're going from, what are we? I think we're in snake, maybe going to rat or something. You know, I get a horse. I can't remember. I know we left that dragon. That was my enemy year. I just kind of laid low. But you notice, right? California is a dog. It was the enemy year. Before the year ended, what happened? Those fires came in. You live in Cali, you better bounce before 2036. I'm just saying. Pay attention. Let me go to the chat and then we'll bring up the chart. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm saying all that to say that Neptune wants us to dream big. This square to it and the conjunction to Saturn is really letting us know that we don't have to accept the lies anymore. We don't have to lie to ourselves anymore. We can really quantum leap and be optimistic and positive and understand that they can't manifest anything which is why they do the predictive programming, and which is why they flood us with so much lies and propaganda, drama, and oh Diddy, and Erica Kirk, and blah, fugazi. I don't give a F. To quote another Negro poet, what you eat don't make me shh. Sugar Honey Iced Tea, Hova, Jay-Z. Pay attention. You don't need to care. This is one thing wifey always says, right? She's kind of like the silent or quiet. What do you say, baby? The quiet observer. Don't get your heart invested in the lies and the drama. Republican, Democrat, left, right, black, white, woman, man. It's all fake. It's all an illusion. And it does not serve you for your highest and greatest good. Your soul is looking at you and your avatar body getting caught up in this matrix game and system. And it's like, oh no, why are you doing that? Oh, don't listen to that. Oh my God. Oh no. That's what your soul is doing. For real. And you know it. You know I'm right. You know I'm speaking truth. You know it in your heart of hearts that pretty much 98%. Now, you may not agree with everything I'm saying, but pretty much you're like, Dad, go on, Eric. You know that? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because this Sag Sun and Moon is about truth seeking. And I'm a Scorpio rising. I'm a truth speaker. Title of my second album before I even knew my astrology. Okay. So just ponder, integrate and ponder over yonder. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. And we're gonna get into and I'm gonna check out all your comments. Not that many. Hopefully you guys start putting in your sun and moon, what house, Sagittarius, and I'm gonna listen to this and bring up the chart. How you feeling today with this Libra moon? Remember, the Libra moon is seeking emotional balance. D'Angelo had a Libra moon. Libra moon wants things aesthetically beautiful. It wants fun and pleasure, harmony and peace. Okay? So also feel into this Cancer degree of 28. The emotions, the feelings. But don't feel negative, feel positive. Speak positive. Okay? Because you're worth it. You've got to determine and accept that you are worth more than any negative thought, any limiting belief. That's none of your concern. Right? I mean, really feel that. Think about that. Thanks, Gigi. Yeah, the ninth house, exactly. You know, and also with the conjunction of Venus, we need to embrace having fun, right? And Capricorn rising, Aquarius sun moon. So, okay, I'm not getting into Venus and Jupiter. North node Sag. Okay. Uranus Sol, South node conjunct Saturn. I'm gonna get back to the Cap rising and Aquarius sun moon in a second, okay? Yes, I saw color. Everything was color. It wasn't black and white. I went to other dimensions. Happy birthday, Jackie's mom. Friday 13th. I'm going to play Jason. Jeremy Elijah, you're new. Share your sun, moon, rising if you want. Okay. I'm Eric Taylor. Please subscribe to the channel. Sag New Moon, you're Sag Rising. Okay. Sag Rising. My mother-in-law's a Sag Rising. Some of my tribe members, Sag Risings too. Oh. What'd you say about surgery, Contella? Hey, Cherie. Welcome. Welcome back. Oh, you know what? That thing cut off. I got to check what you said. Hey, Darcy. Welcome. So think about the sun. Ah, yeah. Those Tibetan bowls. With this new moon, yeah, get into journaling and writing. Wood horse. Okay, wood horse. Thank you. Yeah. See, I was right. Horse. I was trying to remember, but wood horse. Thank you. Oh, fire horse? Okay. Wood, fire, still horse. Still horse. It's fire. Okay, fire horse. Which is interesting because that's Sagittarius, right? Fire horse. Pay attention. Hold on, let me see what Cherie said because Siri cut her off, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Siri. You know. Oh no, wait, hold on. Now it's speaking like Russian or French to me. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh wait, I got to go up a little higher. So think of that though, because remember the sun in the mutable sign is adaptable and flexible, which we have to be at this time with all this information and knowledge and what's going on the planet. We don't know on the 19th or this week if they may decide to crash the stock market, crash Bitcoin. You know, a lot of people feel, and maybe feel right, that the crypto is a Ponzi scheme. That's a philosophy of thought. You know, I don't know. I do know as they try to switch things, you don't want a chip in your head or your hand. You don't want the digital ID, right? They're trying to, remember, I tell you, comfort and convenience will lead you to the road to perdition. It will take you straight to hell. Okay. And hell's not like a real place, but like hell, some people say hell is on earth. Like my other favorite Negro poets, Mobb Deep. I guess I should say indigenous American Indian poets. Ah, y'all can't mess with me. Um, I'm sorry. I can't find your comment, Cherie. I don't know why this thing is. So I'm going to get ready to bring up the chart. I was just trying to get that last comment. With the Capricorn rising, and not only, Jackie, did I see color, I saw I saw my family. I saw the future. I saw that we won't have cell phones soon. We may have credit cards that are like, you know, really tapped into everything. We're not going to have just the computers. The apps are going to be more like floating outside of the computer and you can move them with your finger. Okay. So these are the things that I saw when I was in coma in terms of the future and just the reality. Okay. Okay. He got ear surgery. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, thank you. Right. Yeah. So, okay. I'm gonna bring up the chart and I'm gonna tap into that because one thing that I was getting back to, right? Like when I explained the mutual reception to you guys, do you understand that? The new moon, the ruler of the moon is Cancer. Jupiter, the ruler of the moon itself is ruled by Cancer. Jupiter in Cancer is ruled by Sagittarius. That's mutual reception. And so that speaks to emotionally feeling into our new beliefs and philosophies, expanding our higher consciousness, expanding the divine feminine and divine masculine, but also expanding and trusting your intuition more. That's what needs to happen with this full moon, with this new moon, which is a new beginning, right? Because when you start to listen and trust your intuition and then respond, don't ignore it. Don't Ain't no good to be feeling it and ignore it. And remember, that's what Uranus and Taurus is about. Like activating your throat chakra to really speak authentic truth, to get the downloads when you're out in nature, to talk to the trees, the bees, the ABCs, right? It's only for your benefit, okay? And so you've got to think about that. And the sun, right? The ruler of the sun is in Leo, and that's fixed, more stubborn and it's a different thing. So what we're doing here is, what are you doing here? What are you doing over there? We're over here getting a screen share over here. I don't have my darling over here. He's to help me. Where's my darling? My darling is freaking in Texas City. Where the heck is that place, eh? And darling? We don't want fantasy football. So just give me a second. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this up for you so you can see the chizzy, and we see this beautiful chart. There it is. There it is, E. Warm it up, Kane. I'm about to. Bing bong. Look at that pretty thing. All right. Y'all see it? Wrote a story about it. Want to hear it? Here it go. It's a Cancer moon. Probably where Cancer ascendant, probably wherever you're at. So Jupiter in the ascendant. And telling you to get more expansive and optimistic. And the part of fortune there is spiritual financial blessings. So with Cancer, that means this Sag, Sun, and Moon is what? In the 6th house. A mild malefic house. It gets better over time. Okay. And what you're seeing is Mars and Capricorn there. Sorry, let me fix my mid-house. I didn't charge it up enough. It's not so that bad. So we got Juno, we got Mercury, we got Lilith, we got freaking Venus, 24 degrees. We got the Sun and Moon, 28 degrees. Cancer degree. It's squaring down here, Lucy. Okay, in the 5th house of your heart chakra and creativity. Or no, actually. Oh, sorry, I'm bugging. Opposite way. In your 9th house of your beliefs and philosophies. Oh, God, I just got chills. Right? What's the 9th house? Your father's teachings, wisdom, beliefs, philosophies, the law, religious law, pilgrimage, publishing, foreign lands, connecting to the foreign cultures. Right? You heard what that idiot said the other day. How come we don't send good people from Norway and Finland and Denmark and not these asshole countries, Somalia and this and that? Get out of here. You a foreigner. You go back to where you came from, you clown. So Neptune, Saturn conjunction, but it's squaring Neptune. The North Node is now danced all the way down to 11. This is the average position, but this is the true North Node, 11 degrees. But this Pisces North Node, this Pisces Neptune, right? And the Saturn, which is on its way to 26. It's like the sun and moon. Think of the internal, the moon, external, vitality, purpose, confidence, you, your father, right? The moon, your mom, the family you create, your body, health, intuition, that's squaring Neptune, the illusion, confusion, your spirituality, imagination, creativity. The thin veils, it's nebulous. Addiction. It's not, a lot of souls are leaving at this time. And I know you guys know this. And the pharmaceuticals, they can't go into a light body frequency person anymore. We got to stop the prescriptions. Uranus and Taurus in conjunct the sun and moon, and the sun and moon conjunct Venus, you got to get to the herbs and crystals in nature. I told you, there are no accidents with this. This whole setup is so freaking deep. Most astrologers aren't going to bring it to you and see it and give you everything, right? These crystals that are in your Rolex watch, your cell phone, your smart TV, your computer, they from the Congo, they are not just for the technocrats and the future technology of the world. God made these crystals. They are energy. They do heal. They do give vibrations and frequencies. Everything is in motion. A lot of things are an optical illusion to your eyes. When we first get the formation of DNA, it's a quantum wave. You got to start to read about and research quantum mechanics and understand, what this matrix system really is, because then you'll maneuver differently. And so the sun and moon conjunct Venus in conjunct Taurus, you got to connect back to Gaia, Mother Earth, the trees, the mycelium network. You can ask the tree to help you transmute your pain and to absorb it. Ripley's Believe It or Not. You have no idea the knowledge that the mushrooms have, the trees have. The trees don't need to move because they've been here for a gazillion years. They're like, we're just chilling. We are the newest organisms on this planet. How you like them apples? Okay. And so this sun and moon squaring the Neptune, yeah, there's a disagreement to the beliefs and the illusion. There's a disagreement and a fight between your imagination and the old dogmatic program. Because don't get it twisted, Sagittarius is the most dogmatic sign. You have a lot of Sag placements, and I know some of you here in earshot and here listening, you do. It's harder for you to break away from the subconscious programming that you received as a child. The Catholic Church, the 5% of the Jehovah Witness, the Pentecostal, the Hinduism, Buddhism, this and that. The doctrines. Some of y'all like, whoa, the Catholic Church started the Muslim faith, Islam. Yesy doozies. Pay attention. Oh gosh, I love it. I love dropping knowledge. And when the sun and moon are conjunct Venus, it's like you have got to value your philosophy. My philosophy, Karis One, your philosophy needs to be, I love me. You got to fill up and pour into your cup before you could take care of anybody else. Now, wifey and I, we always put our kids first. But there's times where we realize like, hey, you know what? We're going to get the big, expensive, nice chocolate almond coconut croissants, and the kids can get something else because it's a small little treat. And what we can afford, maybe we can't afford, or we can't afford everything, but maybe at this time, it's more financially practical and prudent to just get 2 special French pastry croissants instead of 5 or 6. Capiche? But I got one good pair of jeans. Got a couple others, but one nicer pair. I always put the kids first. So does wifey. So, but forget about that. But it's the self talk and the self love that you don't deny yourself, because then you can't teach it to your kids and guide them to maneuver. Alana will tell you in the chat, I hear them saying negative stuff to one another. I says, stop it. You're not dumb. Nobody's stupid. Nobody's a dummy. Nobody's this and that. And I got to catch myself. Sometimes I say some not nice things because they're getting frustrated or angry. And I'm slow to anger. She'll tell you I'm slow to anger. She's the one that gets angry before me. That's that Sag moon. That's this. And remember, with this Sag sun and moon, yes, you can feel anger. You can feel frustrated. I've been lied to since I came out the womb. That's pretty shocking, right? That you're a slave for the Queen of England? That DC, London, and the Vatican have their own rules, own everything? That sucks, right? You gotta learn about your straw man. All right, so taxes are illegal. The English language is the lowest vibrating language. It was mental telepathy. It was sounds from the original people. Don't say Aboriginal, they're the original. Whether it's Australia, the Americas, original people, the melanated people, right? And they, Aramaic, Latin, Patois, French, Creole, the different languages in Africa. The lowest, most programmed, manipulating language is the English language. And I gave you those examples of good morning, weekend, weekdays, work, job, this, that, blah, blah. I mean, you start to really break down the words, you be like, whoa, I'm not talking this foolishness no more. And so everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. And then when you accept that, you maneuver and see things differently. When I tell you to watch my videos, yeah, I get a couple more likes and clicks on YouTube. I'm trying to enlighten you and wake you up and understand that Mars, this Tuesday, your willpower, drive, brothers, boyfriends, property, land, cats, the soldier, warrior, fighter in you, for men, the sex drive, for ladies, the men you're attracted to. That Mars is no joke. It cuts, separates, divides its blood. Procedures, surgery, the knife, the gun, the adversary. You need to watch your Mars video. And this Mars Capricorn, that's wifey's, it's exalted in Capricorn and it's exalted in this full moon. Because what are you doing? You're building a new beginning. You're building a new version of yourself. You're awakening to build the higher consciousness, the divine feminine, divine masculine, to get up above, to overstand the system and the matrix. Capiche? Pay attention. Jupiter retrograde is squaring Chiron retrograde. Venus is trining the Chiron. The self-love will help you be more optimistic about your own beliefs and philosophies, to release any childhood wounds, to forgive everybody. Forgiveness is a gift to yourself. This is one of the most powerful charts I've ever seen for a new or full moon. I mean, as I'm dispensing it for you, I'm like, whoa. So we'll look at this, Cancer, the Sag moon in the 6th house. It's going to be about your daily routine and your work, how you can implement new ways, new systems, right? your new philosophies, new beliefs. In the seventh house, this is about, imagining new partnerships for you Gemini risings, new relationships, how you show up in the marketplace, right? To be adaptable and flexible. Sagittarius is so adaptable and flexible. But because of the dogmatic side, that's where they can get a little stuck. You don't get that with Gemini and Virgo, the lower mutable signs, because it's Mercury. Sag and Pisces, because it's Jupiter, they can get caught up in my ideals, my perspective, my knowledge, my philosophies, and get a little stuck and almost weird to say that a mutable sign could be a little stubborn. Sag Pisces can be more so than Gemini and Virgo, and more so than the cardinal signs. Nobody more stubborn than the fixed signs, especially Taurus and Aquarius. And let's not forget this Pluto. Pluto's still here, 2 degrees. Okay. So when we have it Sag in the 8th house for this Taurus risings, this new moon, we're really kind of embracing that. And this is great for wifey, right? The crystals and the herbs, Sabale pure, but realizing that you're tapped in and you need to believe the messages you get from the other side. You need to tune into the frequencies and vibrations and the sounds that you're hearing and be like, no, I don't need to go left. I need to sit still, then do a circle and go right. You guys, we've got to get outside in nature this new moon on Friday. Go for a walk, a hike, move your hips and thighs, have a sense of adventure, even if it's in your mind. But do some sort of exercise, really activate, get that liver going, get the hot lemon water in the morning. As I tell you, the hot water, then the second cup hot lemon water. But move your hips and thighs. The technology, the chairs, I'm talking to me too. This stuff, it's slowly sucking our energy away from us. In the 9th house, the Aries rising, it's about the trips, being optimistic. And the one thing I want to say, I've been so real and serious, but understand this new moon, it's fun. It's planning trips and travel. It's like adventure. It's like, I don't care what they say. I'm doing it my way. Get your Frank Sinatra on. Do your dancing. Do your belly dance, gal. Do your hike. Do your walk. Go on your trips. Live your life. Let your soul sing. Aries, go for it. Take the new class. Do the new thing. Reach out to like, Eric, I want to study with you. I want to learn astrology 101. Or maybe I want to take your intro course. You do it for the 3rd time in March or April. I'm signing up. Big E. Pisces rising, Sag in the 10th house. You're like, yo, I've got to say something to my coworkers. I've got to vibrate in public with a new optimistic name. I got to smile at everybody in the convenience store, at the grocery store, at the bank. I've got to speak to, this foreigner, help this old, we were at the doctor's office the other day, and my amazing, beautiful wife went to go help this lady because she could not read her card to give the people the information. She went over there and said, can I help you read your thing? And the lady was like, thank you so much. That's my wife's heart. That's a Sag moon heart and a Pisces sun and her Venus Aquarius. Oh, sweet wife. I just love her. But that's who she is. That's why I married her. She's the best. Sag in the 11th house, the Aquarius risings. You have got to show up and share these beliefs and philosophies with the new groups and organizations, with your older siblings over the internet. Start to talk your talk. Start to walk your walk, preach your story, your new optimism. I'm not going into 2026, the universal 1 year, with the woe is me and oh, I don't know. And I don't know if I could do that, Mouser. You could do anything. When you stay connected to God, everything is possible. In the 12th house, Capricorn risings, you got to start the dream book. You got to book the birth chart there with me. You got to connect to the spiritual realm. You got to talk to your ancestors, your higher self, the archangels. You got to understand that when you go to sleep, that's when it's on and popping. Sag risings, it's on you. Your aura needs to vibrate differently. You are naturally, people will be looking to you when you integrate this new moon energy, that you are the teacher, you are the guide, you are the guru, the shaman. Show up, Sag risings. Sag in the second house, Scorpio risings, it's your speech, it's your intuition. Venus, Lilith, Mercury, Sun, and Moon. That's beyond being born in September and being ready in June. That is staying dry and in the rain and going against the grain because I can heal your pain. Between TV, film, and hip hop, the whole world will know my name. ERERIC. Just need a wife and kids to continue my dynasty. The son of Kid Taylor. That's a real legacy. I'm out. It's me, Scorpio rising, Sag in the second house. My values, my self-worth. I got to be optimistic. I got to know I'm here to share the truth, seek the higher wisdom and knowledge, and then share it, dispense it. All right, Scorpio risings. Sag in the third house, the Libra risings. You got to show up on social media in the local community with your younger siblings and cousins, your neighbors, and drop the good message, the good word. If Jehovah's Witnesses can go knock on each door, you can just at least show a smile and drop some jewels and knowledge. But sometimes your knowledge and your truth is just like what Alana did with that woman, is just kindness. Help that lady with her groceries. Open that door for that woman. Help that man in the wheelchair. Smile at that little kid and tell him how good his baseball hat looks or his shirt. Ooh, you got those new sneakers? To the little 5, 6-year-old. Those look good on you. Come on, y'all. You got to share your light. If the world is showing darkness, you're an awakened soul, all of you here, let's share our light. Third house, reading, writing, communications, the local community. Social media, show up your light, Libra risings. Virgo rising, Sag in the fourth house. Maybe it's time for you to move, but maybe it's time for you to become a new version of yourself where you're gaining wisdom and knowledge from your mother and your mother's lineage, right? And stop fighting. Listen to the philosophies, but also realize that there's so much wisdom to gain from your ancestors. From the littlest thing to the big thing. The ghost of the footsteps should inspire you. I'll say that again. The ghost of their footsteps should inspire you. There is wisdom. There is knowledge even from their mistakes. Wifey and I are here to break generational curses from both sides of our family, and we are doing it. I'm doing hip hop, right? You got to do it, Virgo risings. And think about the knowledge you can share in your hometown, homeland. Lady or man, have a plan and try to expand. Leo rising is the fifth house. Like, come on. From your heart, your creativity, your first child, dropping jewels on them, tapping into your ancient wisdom and knowledge, your past life karmas. Hey, Venus, Sun, Moon, Lilith, Mercury, maybe you get the scratch-off ticket. I don't know if anybody won that Powerball the other night. Somebody told me it was like $1 billion or whatever. Maybe you just get in it to win it. I think the whole thing is fixed and rigged, but whatever. Those little scratch-offs, you could win 20 or $5. That's you're better off doing that. But the point is that your creativity, your speculative gains, you've got the knowledge. Now trust yourself, feel it in your heart, and start your own business, Leo risings. Shine bright like a diamond. The ruler of this sun is on your ascendant. The ruler of the moon is in your 12th house. Your subconscious mind's in your dreams. Dream and speak and aura vibrate a new person, new reality. Create, 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 create. Right? Create. Cancer risings, we back over here. I done did the whole dance back in your 6th house. Maybe you ride a horse and realize how majestic they are. Maybe you take care of a pet. Maybe you look out for your aunt and uncle, but maybe you're sharing your wisdom built philosophies at work or just part of your routine and your health. You don't have to go and, oh, I got to work out and lift all these weights all the time. You can just walk 30 minutes a day and squat 3 times a week and eat healthy and walk every day. Do a little jump rope, a little jogging. I was jogging in the backyard today and just lifting some light weights. But whatever it is, but take care of your nutrition. Stop putting poisons and toxins in your body. Stop the gluten. Stop the sugar. Sugar is like crack. It's a drug. It's that legal thug. So that's it. That's the chart. We're going to go back to your comments. I better see some comments in here when I get back to y'all and some questions, because with what I'm dropping, you don't need to just listen. I want you to think and respond. You're an ocean. You're not chilling in a pond. Go beyond the concepts and vibrations of your reality and realize you are so big. Your aura, and that's the thing. When you walk into the room, sometimes you get those looks and jealous. It's because your aura is so big, they can't handle it. They can't stand it. Like MC Light, I cram to understand you. Y'all don't know about how dope MC Light is, okay? When she say visiting hours, I think they're on a Sunday. Oh my God. MC Light was so dope. So how we doing? How you feeling? What are you feeling? I broke down all 12 houses. I'm gonna have to retitle it since I did all 12 houses. But I want you to realize this is an opportunity to really end the year off and be like, no more. 2025, that 9-year cycle is done. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like Chris said, right? And realize that you have all that you need. You are worthy and capable. You know, I'm always real. There's certain things I'm not good at, but what I'm good at, I'm going to shine to the fullest. Don't try to be, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be so stubborn and arrogant that you think you can do everything alone by yourself. That's where you get asked out and you get lost in the sauce. It takes a village and then some. Not just to raise the kids, but sometimes to raise your vibration and your frequency. And guess what? When you get new information and it resonates with you, implement it, try it. Like I tell you, I ground in earth and nature. I like to do cold, ice cold showers. I haven't done them as much lately, but I did one the other day. If you try something, you take my suggestion, but if that doesn't work for you, figure out what works for you. But you need to do some sort of spiritual discipline and practice every day. Get on your knees, get in the prayer closet, do yoga, stretching, hiking, meditation, toning. Do the sound bowls, the crystals, the chimes, qigong, tai chi, flee, wee, onomatopoeia. Do something, but stay in gratitude. The 4 highest frequencies. Number 1 is authenticity. I'm being Eric right now, 110%. But I'm authentically Eric Taylor, E-Complete, BigE, you know what I'm saying, 24/7, 365. Wifey would tell you, they don't make them any realer than me. They don't. I don't play no games. But that's the biggest thing you could do, is just authentically be you, show up. That's why celebrityism, nobody cares. Celebrities are done. Authentically be you. You're more than enough. And that's the new currency. You're the currency, not this paper and the coin. You are the currency. Don't you know that? Don't you feel that? And don't even let me get in on the melanin and the carbon. All right, let me check the chat. Ba 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 ba. Oh my goodness. Are you really ready for this new moon? Oh, I see a lot of comments. I'm proud of y'all. Thank you. Oh my God. Let me see what you're saying. I love y'all. And please hit the like button. Are we liking? Are we hitting the like button? So, that's important. Authenticity, love, gratitude, and joy. They did the studies where the CEOs, they are now implementing in the corporate space 30 minutes of joy and play because that activates the heart chakra and makes you more productive. Wifey and I, we both have our own businesses, work at home. We laugh every day. I try to make that woman laugh. I don't try, I do. Okay. It's important, you guys. Get right in 2026. Be right, live right. Because 2027, human design prophecy, we're leaving the solar plexus and going to the heart chakra. Does that make sense? Now, I'm going to get ready to go soon. I don't know what's going on with the Heisman Trophy. And we got the Knicks and the Magic in this NBA Cup. But I'm here for y'all. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I love you guys so much. The fact that I can do this and one person's here, one person besides my wife, it means so much to me. I research and study and learn and share because that's my heart. Okay, sorry, I went back too far. I'm listening to the fire horse and the wood horse, so I got to see other comments. But you know what I mean? Does anybody know the enemy year of the horse? Enemy sign of the horse? Let me know. I just know dragon dog. I think this past year was snake rat or snake pig. But what's the enemy sign of horse? Virgo rising. Virgo rising, sun, moon, Taurus, ninth house. Okay. That Uranus is there. It's really changed your beliefs in the last 7 years. Yes, organize, clean the house. I did some cleaning today. My wife comes home, she'll be surprised. I was cleaning the bathroom. Got these kids cleaning. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be cleaner. All right. Hey, Teresa and Darcy. Yep. I got to organize and clean my desk. Yes, no, I got the joke now. Thank you, Quintella, about the year. That is funny. But see, they know the astrology. They knew Mars and Uranus was next conjunct Algo in his 10th house. They orchestrated it. This is their perfect example that I try to tell you they use and know the astrology every day. You better learn it and know it for good because they use it for evil and manipulation. Wake up. Cancer moon. Oh, Darcy, are you a Capricorn rising? Or what's your big three, Darcy? Sorry, I may have missed that. Yeah. Our grandparents, listen, they regret getting rid of their gardens and making their food. It doesn't serve you to be rich and go to fancy restaurants. You don't know, you're getting more sugar, more salt. You don't know what's going on in that kitchen. Got to have a good cook like my wife. Bye. Catch the replay. Thank you. But I just appreciate you guys, and I really hope this new moon, really, really helps you to walk into a new version, the best, the best version of yourself. Okay. No, I know. No, no, email me directly. No, I'm not, but Eric at BigEAstrology.com. Email me directly. Look at my YouTube page. All the information's there. Eric at BigEAstrology.com. And you can get a birth chart reading with me, okay? I had my height sat, my site was hacked, so you can't order there. Yeah, MC Light, email me, Eric at BigEAstrology.com. ERIC, Eric at BigEAstrology.com. I've got the Sag birth chart sale, all my services. You could look on the website, but order with me. You could pay Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, or if you email me, I can try to get wifey to send you an invoice from Stripe. Okay, so everybody's got a book directly with me, and I just encourage you guys, please always email me. Look at my posts on YouTube, right? We got home, videos, shorts, live, podcasts, playlists, post, and then store. Got nothing in the store yet. Posts. Check my post page. All the stuff is there about the website, my email, my services. We got the tribe community, www.community.bigeastrology.com. $23 a month or $10 a month. The next and 14th tribe meeting is Friday, December 19th with Portia Cooper. The tribe, the community, it's like a Facebook, it's Buddy Boss, about 19 different groups. The people in there, a lot of them are here tonight. It's amazing. Whether it's Darcy or this one or that one, you guys can come and join. It is love. It is truly the Knowledge is Love tribe community. And it's not just my wife and I, it's all of y'all. We make it. But they will tell you, we have had each tribe meeting is as good as the next. And Portia Cooper is going to drop jewels on us come the 19th. We've had Victoria Richardson, Rebecca Vidanoff, Numeralytics Queen Bee, Nettie Nettles, a shaman. We had, oh my God, we did a thing talking about our favorite conspiracy theories that UFOs and aliens. We had, I'm missing somebody, Joy Baker, intuitive energy healer, did readings. I mean, Rebecca was with the Akashic Records and was teaching us how to tune in. Victoria Richardson talking about Psyche and human design. I mean, I bring heavy hitters to y'all, and it's only going to get heavier and harder hitting in the new year because it's about the love. It's about us learning. It's about our tribe meetings. We laugh. Sometimes people cry. We share, we support one another, which is the happy birthday. We learn from one another. We talk about in the tribe, the community, crystals, homesteading, food for health, herbs, astrology, numerology, tarot, human design, business, creativity. You could promote your own business. I'm not a hater. I'm a celebrator. I want people to come in there and share what they do, and we can go with one another. You have got to have this community hand to hand locally, but also globally through the internet, especially as long as we have it. But I built this community for like-minded souls so we can all grow and shine together. I learn from these people that are in my community. I try to share and teach these people in my community, but we exchange vibrations and love and positivity. I can't even begin to tell you how much my wife and I love our tribe and all these amazing people in it. But when we have the tribe meetings, it's priceless. And there's just so much positivity and knowledge. So any other questions about the Sagittarius New Moon before I go? I broke down all 12 signs, houses, but I just really want you to get all that I've been saying. It's simplified like this. You are already enough when you connect to new knowledge and new information. Sagittarius New Moon is flexible and adaptable. I told you it's the most dogmatic of the mutable signs, but the mutual reception wants you to expand your consciousness, trust your intuitions and your feelings, increase your self-worth and your values. Speak positively to yourself about yourself. You deserve it. If there's negative people in your life, spouse, parents, siblings, kids, auntie, cousin, you, Saturn, Neptune, you have every right to close the door, to hang up the phone and be like, no mas. I don't need that. This world is against us. We don't need supposed family or blood or relatives, because family, you can choose that. People say that old quote, right? Blood is thicker than water. No, it's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You choose. Or the jack of all trades, master of none. It's not better. What is the rest of it? It's like it's still not better than something of, so basically it's not saying that's a lie. You can do multiple things and you can learn multiple crafts. Very rarely in my life have I ever had one job and earned money from one thing. That goes against my philosophy. Whether I was teaching, earning money as a writer and music and actor, it's like there's 4 different checks coming in from different directions, baby. Astrology, music, writing. You know what I'm saying? That's how you what are you limiting yourself for? Be big, be bold. You can be incredible at more than one thing. How are you going to limit yourself? Look at your chart. Oh my God. Like you're incredible. You know what I'm saying? You got to see it. I see it and I share with you, but I'm never lying to you or giving you fluff. I'm giving you the huff, puff, so you could be like the double stuff. You're more than a cookie. You're nobody's rookie. So that's what this new moon's about at 28 degrees. Come back home to your intuition. Come back home to the divine feminine, divine masculine. Come back home to your family and ancestors and roots. Come back home to the truth of who you are. There's nothing small about any of us. And I'm just here to reflect back to you who you are. And I hope you guys watching on the replay, I hope this stirs something in your heart and your soul to make you remember and awaken. And trust me when I tell you, every human on this planet should get a birth chart reading. And if you don't choose me, you choose somebody else, that's okay. Not so smart, but that's okay. But get a chart reading done. Me, I'm gonna tell you, I'm no joke. You should get it done with me. And not just because I'm a great astrologer, but because I'm probably even a better human being. So that means I'm going to give you my heart and soul to reveal to you what your soul selected before you came through your mother's portal and started dancing on this globe or this domed earth. Uranus is, think about Aquarius, the water bearer, the fixed air sign, but it's the waters from above pouring down the consciousness and higher knowledge. It's the firmament. It's waters above and waters below. So check the flow. I love you guys. Happy Sagittarius New Moon. Let me just check these last few little comments. And please reach out. Eric at BigEAstrology.com. I forgot who was asking, but yeah, please. My wife is busy right now and I don't know how to do the technology, but we were going to try to put on the website, just email me directly. But please check the YouTube. I am always doing chart readings. And yeah, and you can book with me. Now, I got a lot of people, booked. So you may have to, at this point, get it done between Christmas and the New Year. Or really, I'm starting to book into Getting ready to start booking into January, baby. Okay. Because I will take some of the holidays off myself. But I'm all booked up next week, and I think into the following week, Christmas week, working, I think I'm working Monday, Tuesday, and a little bit of Wednesday, maybe. But yeah, 2026 is going to be dope. The Sagittarius New Moon, the last new moon of the year of the fake calendar, is going to be dope. Let me just see these last few comments, and then I'll say goodbye. Agwan. I think you've been here before. Welcome back. You think the rat is the enemy of the horse? Okay. Thank you. It's confusing to me, the Chinese zodiac, but it's all okay. Darcy, you're the Taurus sun and moon, the Taurus rising. So mom and dad really were on the same page when they had you. And that Taurus. Hold on. So I'll get back to in a second, Darcy. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, the tribe is amazing, Darcy. And we got people from all over the world, Australia. Thank you, Quintella. Tell her. Yeah. We love everybody that joins, and it's so much fun. Oh, is that what you're saying? You're the master of some? Quintella, you a master. I've been doing astrology. This is 8 years now, going into my 8th year. But to be honest with you, know thyself. That's right. I've been doing astrology for millennium, which I got in my Akasha Records reading. I helped form the zodiac and constellations in Lyra and Vega. I was doing it in ancient Kemet, Lemuria, Atlantis. That's why when I took my astrology course, I was researching and studying and stuff because I got really sick in 2013, and that's what brought me back to astrology. But and I'm a Western tropical astrologer. I use the whole sign system. I feel it's more ancient and more accurate. I use principles of evolutionary astrology and the Vedic astrology because I'm all about getting to the truth. You'll never hear me talk bad about another astrologer. I'm a congratulator, not a hater. I lift everybody up. The astrologers that use Placidus, they can get to the truth for you. The Vedic sidereal can get to the truth for you. People that use equal houses can get to the truth for you. I just know when you got to do ancient timing techniques and you're dealing with the aspects, there's nothing simpler and more clean than the whole sign system, right? If you tell me, for let's say Darcy, Virgo rising, Taurus is in the 9th house, you can't tell me that Taurus is in the 10th house. That's Gemini, because that's a 90-degree aspect. Gemini squares Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, Earth, the same element. That's a 120-degree trine. 1, 5, 9. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So, Darcy, you can put a lot of pressure on yourself trying to always be perfect as the Virgo rising. The South Node is there to July 27, 2026. You got to, make sure you're cleansing your gut, eating really healthy, but also retire from negative self-talk, Darcy. It's not your job. You don't have to be perfect. Leave that for God, source creator. As I say to all my clients, my greatest hope for you and everybody tonight is to retire from negative self-talk. The Taurus, Sun, and Moon in the 9th house, you are naturally very creative. You may be a little stubborn, but that Taurus Moon is exalted. The Sun, you may like to drive a little fast, Darcy. You can really appreciate art, music, and food from all different cultures all over the world. You like, I like Vietnamese. I like Ethiopian. I like Thai food. I like Italian food. I like Brazilian. I like this, that, you know what I mean? And you could be very much into art and fashion. You have a great, your 5 senses, you're really tapped into your 6th sense. I don't know where your Pluto and Neptune are, but with the Taurus, Sun, and Moon in 9th house, your mother may have been more of your major teacher than your father. But, one thing is you could definitely write a book, Darcy. So I don't know how old you are, but at 44 or 56, you got a book to write, darling. And you got to share it with the world, and it can financially do well. You could also be an artist and into art history, and maybe you play some instruments, but you were kind of an old soul, maybe high school, college, maybe more mature than your peers. And really, you have a very harmonious speech. And that's sort of your intuition and skills, how you relate to other people, right? Even how you emailed me and you know, this and that. You have a je ne sais quoi about how you communicate with others, and that's important. That's Libra's second house. So I hope this resonates. Definitely you should book a chart reading with me. Everybody here, you reach out, Sagittarius birth chart sale. I'll be announcing my January coffee talks. I mean, I already know what they are. I just got to give you guys the dates. Bruce Lee and Neptune and Aries. And that's January 26th. So both the coffee talks will be before January 26th. The full one is 2 hours, $22. And the mini one is 65 minutes, $13. Bruce Lee will be the mini one. Neptune and Aries may take that for all 2 hours, because I think what I'm going to do is the personal live readings for people to come there, but all 12 rising signs, where Aries is at in the chart. So that's the coffee talks for January. And if you join the tribe, you're already saving money on the coffee talks. The tribe for $23, the coffee talks, if you go to both of them, are worth $35, right? 22 and 13. So you already saving $12 just from joining Coffee Talk. Plus you get discounts on my services, discounts from Sabale Pure, discounts from my podcast guests. Once you're in the community for a full year, 50% off of any major birth chart services. That's a natal birth chart, solar return, secondary progression, or my unconscious soul chart, which connects to the gene keys 88 days before your birth. It gives you a new sun, moon, rising, and it's really speaking to who you were on a soul level, right? The soul is like fully engraved in you before, you know, some people argue, you know, it's like as soon as the sperm and egg that the soul's there. That's for the debate. But I know that fully the unconscious soul chart, 88 days before your birth, the gene keys give you a new birthday. It's a deep chart. It's almost like showing like who you are unconsciously. Like it's like a undertone of who you really are. It's kind of dope. So that's a really fascinating chart reading. I love what I do. I love connecting with souls and people. And I wish you guys all the best. I hope you have a wonderful Sagittarius new moon. And we're going to be all right. I don't care what they do or what happens. We are going to be all right. And you got to know that. But that's got to be your belief in your philosophy. Walking in the truth of knowing thyself. Never lie to yourself. That's the worst thing you can do. Right? A life of purpose increases, you know, activates the heart, right? Dr. Uchenna Hackett was on the podcast. He said, when you live a life of purpose, you can increase your life by 7 years. You got to find your purpose. I found mine. I'm an MC. I'm an actor. I'm a writer. I'm an astrologer. I'm a relationship coach. I'm a sports radio host. I'm not just one thing. I'm a husband and a father. You know what I'm saying? But I take all of those so serious. All right. So let me listen to these last little comments, and then I'm going to say goodbye. And this was so much fun, you guys. Yeah. So I hope I answered that question for, I can't pronounce your name, Earthen thing. It's hard. Siri doesn't read so good. But yeah, it was my 8th year. But you would think I've been doing it for like 40 years. But there's still more stuff to learn. You know? If I don't know something, I'll be honest. I will tell you. Oh, okay. Yeah. But as they say, the Phil saying is it's still better to master or to try to master other traits. Sag Risings already did Sag Risings, but the message is that your aura needs to vibrate and you need to share your wisdom and knowledge. Hey, Mama Miss, you late. But Sag Risings, you are here to speak the truth and share your knowledge and wisdom and vibrate with new beliefs, new philosophies. You're doing readings? Go ahead, Mama Miss. Congratulations. I got to do it live on TikTok. I haven't done. I'm going to try to do it for the end of the year, my first live on TikTok. And I'll announce it on YouTube. But there you go, a tribe member. You got to put that in a community. People could come support you. That's so dope, Mama Miss, doing readings on TikTok. I'm so happy and proud of you. You're the best, Mama Miss. That's so awesome, my friend. You know, that's what it's all about. I love my tribe. I love my community. I'll see you guys Friday night. I will be on live this week, and I'll probably be doing, I've pretty much done everything with Sagittarius. I think the thing I may do is Lilith, Juno, and part of Fortune. To wrap up Sag season, I did the Sag New Moon, and then I may jump into Capricorn season before the 21st. But this week, but it ends up Friday's the 19th. So last full week before Christmas, because Christmas is next Thursday. Today's the 13th. 12 days of Christmas, right? So have a safe rest of the weekend. Come join me live tomorrow night. And please, you guys, come subscribe to my new channel, Stars and Cards Lounge. I'll be live again tomorrow night, a little earlier, it came at the same tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Elena from Searchlight Tarot, Eric from BigEAstro. We're going to kind of talk a little bit about the Sag New Moon, but we're going to do live readings for astrology and tarot. So come and have fun with that. And we're going to talk about like the current energy. The moon will be in Libra, and as we are an hour into the live, it will go into Scorpio. So Stars and Cards Lounge on YouTube. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'm a little tired. I got to relax. I had such a busy week, and with wifey out of town and just holding things down. And my mother-in-law's been a great gift and a blessing, but, I got to still, get the kids up and out and ready and all that stuff. And, they're old enough, they do a lot themselves, but, dad still, I got to help Jackson out. He's almost fully walking. So thank you for your love, your healing energy, and your prayers. It's just a lot to walk in his school, and he's doing great at physical therapy, as am I. And after this week, the following week, I start physical therapy on my ankle. But I started using my nicotine patches. So far, so good. No pain in the ankle. I put it on, and my ankle's been feeling no pain for 2 days now. Thank you, God. Okay. So, all right, y'all. Sagittarius New Moon, Friday, December 19th, 8:44 p.m. Eastern, 28 degrees, squaring Neptune, conjunct Venus, quincunx, aka inconjunct Taurus and Uranus and Taurus. And there can be some challenges. There could be some issues with the finances and stock market, even a crash. But you can get a lot of downloads in nature. You need to move your body. If you feel a little angry or irritated or agitated, that's the key. Move, dance, shake it, right? Shake your grit, shake what your mama gave you, but move your hips and thighs, go for a walk, but expect good things to happen to you. Everything happens for you. Nothing happens to you. Be optimistic. Walk into the higher divine consciousness. Activate the divine feminine. Trust your intuition. Activate the divine masculine. Know how powerful you are. Stop playing small, and it's go time. We have to end this year and leave all the negative stuff and self-doubt and limiting beliefs behind. We're going into a universal 1 year. It's not the real New Year. So the New Year's resolutions you accept or you save for March 21st. But frequency and the collective consciousness, it is the end of the 9 cycle on January 1st. And so we need to transmute out all the bad stuff. That's why I'm taking care of all these health issues now. I'm getting ready for 2026. So then you could really leap into 2027, which is taking you from the solar plexus to the heart chakra. Stay in authenticity, stay in love, stay in gratitude, stay in joy, have some fun and play. This sun and moon in conjunct Venus, have some fun, some joy. It's a Friday. Next Friday, I'm gonna eat some chocolate. It's Venus Day. Eat some chocolate. I may even have some flowers for my wife, just the whole 9. But let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. You are worthy. You are amazing. I love you, but you got to love yourself and reach out for a birth chart reading. The website is not working. You can go and look at it, but you can't order. Come to me directly, Eric@BigEAstrology.com. You can book it. We'll get it done, and you will not regret it. Okay, getting a chart reading with Biggie is something to cherish, darling. It is something powerful. All right. So I'm gonna go see if I can catch this Heisman Trophy and the Knicks Magic. And I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. And my Steelers play Monday night. So you know what I'll be doing there. I may come on Tuesday night. But thank you. Stay positive, stay optimistic, but stay in this third eye. Stay knowing that these two eyes will lie to you and deceive you. But you got to trust your intuition. You got to look beyond the flesh. You have to tap into the soul and the higher consciousness, and know that this is closing the chapter of the 9 cycle, right? And it's time to come home to your intuition. Because you feel so deeply, therefore you know. Knowledge is love. Episode 407. Come join the tribe, the community. $23, $10 a month. Tribe. I'll see you Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern with Portia Cooper. www.community.bigeastrology.com. Email me, birth chart sale, eric@bigeastrology.com. I'll be announcing the dates for the coffee talks in January. And always check my post page, my YouTube. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and I love you. Big E Astrology. And check the intro. The bars were tizite. Mama Miss, check it out. Peace. Bye. Bye, wifey, if you're still watching. Bye, you guys. Peace.